Hello everyone, my name is Thomas Zmich. I'm a former candidate for Congress last election in Queens, New York, and I'm here today representing America First MAGA Queens, an organization that we formed 3 years ago, me and my wife, trying to educate the public on American values and the influx of tyranny and communism into our country. Today is January 19th, 2021. It's a very significant day because this is the last day of a free America as we know it, after 243 years. Tomorrow, a new administration will take power in Washington, D.C. Your rights and our Constitution of the United States is under threat. And as you can see, a week and a half ago or so, back in Washington, D.C., they're claiming that this was a riot, this was an insurrection. This was a revolution. And as you can see, they're calling it the threat of revolution. I would like to stand here before you today to pronounce we absolutely denounce and we are totally against any type of violence being used to subvert the government or against the government. That particular day, people were very upset. In our Constitution, it says, and you have the right to bring grievances to your government. Maybe they went about it the wrong way. People were very upset, especially after the crisis that we've been going through all year. But let me reiterate again, and let me explain. We are against any type of violence. This could have been done a different way. What some individuals did was absolutely uncalled for. There should have been a lot more planning involved, or whichever way, and leadership. But this is where we come down to why I'm here today. I'm here to explain to you that, like the left, we need to organize, we need leadership, and we need to go forward because this is not going to stop. No matter how much you pray and wish, this is going to happen. The communist socialist will take over this country. As you've seen, after what happened down in the Capitol, all the leftist and communist and all these representatives who were so scared are cutting off the free speech of the president, cutting off and ostracizing all of the representatives that represented stuff that we felt about the election. They have voiced their objections, just like the Democrats have done for years after every election, voicing their objection to different electors in different states. They have the constitutional right to do that. Because the left owns the mainstream media, it is being forced down everybody's throat that they have done something wrong. They are not doing anything wrong. They are exercising their constitutional rights that our forefathers have given us, okay? They have taken away the free speech platforms on Facebook, Twitter, everything, just from the president. Now, if they could do that to the president, what is that? What can stop them from coming to you and doing the same thing? But this is what we stand for as America First. We've been trying to explain it to people. Communism is coming. Socialism is coming. They want to take away your free speech. They want to take away your property rights. They want to control you. And basically, after this election, not too many people got the message, but maybe now you can get the message. Maybe now people will wake up. There are a lot of people out there voicing their opinions, and of course, this is just mine, but you need to understand, we've been talking about this for almost 3 years, saying that it's coming because everything that happened over the last 4 years with all the sham impeachment, with the Russia thing, and now another sham impeachment thing, people are just sitting back and letting it happen. No one is fighting back. I'm asking you today if you want to fight back. Because it was already written and it was already discussed before the Constitution was written in the Federalist Papers, okay? In the Federalist Papers, they explained, Article 10 explains how to bring, how would they address people being aggrieved and bring their complaints to the government. How would it be addressed? Are the people allowed to riot? Are the people allowed to protest? It's in the Constitution. You have redress of grievances, okay? And yes, maybe things got out of hand. Maybe things happened down there. We have to move on. We have to go forward, okay? A lot of people are talking about pray for the country. Well, yes, you can pray for the country, but prayer needs action. God demands from us to stand up for our inalienable rights that he's given us against the tyranny that has overtaken this world, not only America, it's all over. We need to stand and educate ourselves, join together, okay? Because just like now, the leftists have and the Democrats are pushing, like after the riot, they say if this was a Black Lives Matter riot, there'd be more people dead all over the place. No one was even thinking that. No one was even in that realm, okay? And your next president brought it up, which goes to prove to you what a racist bigot that he really is after 48 years in government. And this is the guy that everyone voted for, even if it was legal. But we'll find out soon enough after the Supreme Court case next week. We'll find out what evidence is being brought forward and everything. We don't know what the future holds on this. But the Supreme Court kicked the can down the road to the Congress. Congress did their job, and as you've seen during the debate, a lot of the people who believe in our values bailed out. They bailed out on their objections to certain issues that happened during the election. This problem needs to be fixed, and this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to fix the problem. But there is such a push on the other side, oh yes, there's a little bit of, something's wrong here, something's wrong there, but it's not enough. It's not, no, anything is enough, okay? If people are cheating, lying, and stealing, especially in an election, that takes away your inalienable right to vote for your own goodness of your country. Do you not understand that you've been attacked mentally? You've been attacked, okay, not physically, but this is what they do on the left. They attack your mind, and they go through the mainstream media, and like they used to say over in Germany, you say the lie long enough, people start to believe it. Everyone needs to wake up, okay, because like it says in John Adams' Federalist Papers 28, where does it end? The problems that we have in government and in our society, the government is supposed to be our representative, to represent all the people equally, okay? And what's happened over the last 4 years, as you see, along with the taking away of the free speech of the president, whether everybody's aware of it or not, but back in 2018, there was a, quote, riot by the leftists. They did attack the Capitol. They did occupy the Capitol. They actually occupied Nancy Pelosi's office. The same thing like what happened 2 weeks ago, okay? You never heard anything about those people. You know why? Because in that crowd that stormed the Capitol and the Supreme Court building and the RNC building and the other building and the Senate building, Ocasio-Cortez was involved in that. She was involved in inciting that riot, so to say. But guess what? Because she's a Democrat, Nancy Pelosi didn't say a word about it. She is actually on record saying we should have more of this. We should have more of this. Well, she sure has got it now, but only guess what? It wasn't her people and her side and her ideologist people that she has with her doing it. It was the other side, because we have been pushed. We have been pushed to the breaking point. And at this point right now, some people, yes, we condemn the violence, okay? Things did go wrong. But at this point right now, you all need to understand, we need to take a different perspective. This is going to happen, okay? This man, Donald Trump, was not the actual savior. He tried, and you cannot blame him for trying. We need to put that away. Everybody put their eggs in one basket with Donald Trump, and we've been saying this. How can it be possible to have one? Where is the leadership? Okay? The Republican Party, the Conservative Party, even the Libertarians. There are some people speaking up. There are some people standing up for themselves. But look what happened to Senator Hawley. He said he was going to object, and they went and doxed him and went to his house and harassed his wife. We cannot have this, okay? In America, we still believe in free speech. We still have our Constitution, that anyone has a right to say anything they want, okay? Even hate speech is free speech, okay? And that's what we need to stand for, with God's help, against the tyranny and the evil that is overtaking this country. Look what's happening now. All the time throughout the debates, all the time up until the election, we never heard anything about what Joe Biden's policies were. He was hidden in the basement. Nobody heard nothing. Now look what they're going to do. They're going to start writing executive orders tomorrow, right after his inauguration, to eliminate half of the stuff that Donald Trump tried to do, okay, and try to save this country, okay? But think to yourself, think seriously. We had a pandemic in this country. Half the country is still shut down all over the place. People are out of work. There's unemployment. People are starving. But yet, they want to welcome caravans from South America to still come into this country and come across the border. That's okay? It's not okay? I don't think it's okay. How do you feel about this? Okay, do you think it's okay? Now, back in 2018 again, Donald Trump put forth an immigration plan. He said it in his State of the Union speech. He made a plan, a four-pillar plan, how to get the people who are here, the DACA people, the people who are illegal here, how to get them citizenship. Nancy Pelosi never brought it to the floor to be voted on because she did not want Donald Trump, her personal agenda against Donald Trump, to allow him to be the one to solve the immigration problem. We have this problem. It's called the four-pillar immigration program from Donald Trump. It has been sitting there for 2 years, okay? Now, how do all the immigrants that actually came to this country legally feel about this? People we've talked to, they are against it. They don't want any more illegals in here. There's people out. This country is in a big fix right now, and we need everybody to understand and get involved in your local governments, local elections, local parties. If you still believe in America, don't worry. Donald Trump is gone, but his spirit involved with America First lives on. And we, the people, have to continue that. You can go to our website on Facebook, MAGAQueens. You can go to MAGAQueens at gmail.com. All right, get in touch with us. We want you to understand what we're fighting for. We're fighting for faith, freedom, and the Constitution to put America first. This here is a mission statement of the old Tea Party. This is the America First Party, okay? And the mission statement says, we, the members of the America First Party, pledge ourselves to restore and revitalize the great American experiment for the benefit of our nation and all its people. We commit ourselves to elect honest people to public office who adhere to the principles based on the wisdom of the founders and expressed in the United States Constitution, what it says in here, and our party platform. We hold to the steadfast beliefs that the means to revitalizing our nation is to revitalize our people. And the means to restore our nation is to restore just and constitutional governance. The Constitution is not a living document that can be interpreted any which way people feel like it. Even the Supreme Court knows this, okay? That is their job to interpret what this is. And they are blowing smoke up everybody's you-know-what, okay, if they are not doing their job, okay? John Roberts is worried about riots and everything in this country by not voting for certain things because he's looking at the outcome. His job is not to decide that. His job is to interpret this Constitution, what is legal and what is not, okay? We have been infiltrated, okay? And as far as America First Party, we all need to stand together because we're looking to do, we are obligated, okay? We are obligated to preserve and protect our people and our sovereignty in America. We are to promote economic growth and independence, independent of any other foreign country in the world, okay? To encourage the traditional values of faith, family, and responsibility for each individual American, okay? And that means pulling up your bootstraps and getting out there and contributing to this country. To ensure equality before the law and protecting those rights guaranteed by the Creator in the Constitution. Your inalienable right of equality. All men are created equal. There is no racial things written in the Constitution that says race. The only ones talking race are the Democrats to keep people divided. We need to unite now more than ever, everyone, okay? And we need to clean up our corrupt political system. If you agree with stuff that we're saying, please contact us on Facebook. Go to our website, MAGAQueens.com. We appreciate anyone who can maybe make a $5 donation or not. But we will stand going forward because Donald Trump is gone. He revitalized the nation. He saved the nation, but now we're going back down into the abyss. You people need to get involved, and we want your support. We need your support if you care about the future of your children in this country. Thank you very much.